All right, we're back here. I'm Ashley Nance. This is my good friend, Amy Krantz. She's going to give us a presentation about words matter. We're so excited to have her. We have a live audience here, some wonderful people who joined us. Yay! Give it up for Amy. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, guys. In my heart.
Okay, Ashley, next time you record here, or Amy, if you see this window light is competing with the indoor light. So if you
Which
just
is making you blacked out, but
you're
we can
totally
see
dark.
you.
We can see you, but next time you record here, just tilt the camera so you can't see any of this, and that will brighten up the inside.
How many of you have ever felt on top of the world? Raise your hand.
Good and wrong.
How many of you have also felt the weight of the world on your shoulder? Raise your hand.
Okay, that one is a little.
I would work on that one.
Yeah.
How many of you have ever felt a heavy burden, or know people?
Yeah. Or how many of you have ever felt a little bit heavy at times, or ever felt something heavy?
Something that, because the weight of the world on your shoulder, you're asking me if I've ever felt like I was Atlas. I may have, but I may
don't want to
also.
confess to it.
Yes.
So if there's any time to sugarcoat it, this is that time.
It's not such a fun feeling. But what if I could teach you how to go from feeling crushed to being conqueror? If that sounds good to you, give me a thumbs up and say, I want to be a conqueror.
I want to be a conqueror.
Love that language.
But I also don't want you to be scratching your nose when you're talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things just to be aware of is that I'm not going to touch my face probably ever on stage. I don't know, unless there's something hanging down from part of my nose or something.
Yeah,
then I may need to. If you're Marianne and you're blowing a bubble booger, then yeah, maybe it's time to go bang. Awesome.
That's something we learned in choir, though, as a performer. Like, just never touch your face.
Nice.
Good. My name is Amy Krantz. I am a devoted wife, a loving mother to
the Amy. You were doing so good, and then this scripting started again. Which is also good, but we want to get rid of it. So, what did she say? I'm a devoted wife. A loving mother. It sounds like you're reading a book. And that's not what you're doing. You're talking to people. So remember how we talk to people instead of talking to an audience.
Fantastic children. And a personal mission mentor. And I believe that everyone is born with a unique, divine purpose. And I am passionate about living on purpose and helping others to do the same.
Yay.
It wasn't always that way, though.
Yay.
A year ago, my life was in a pretty dark place. But I was living a lot of my dreams.
Okay, I was wondering if you're going to move.
I was married to my Prince Charming. I was a mom to 6 incredible.
And that's a great move. You moved into the future for the good part of the story.
I lived in a 6-bedroom home on a hill. And I looked out my front windows.
But you did slap your hands twice.
Pastures. And I had a gorgeous view of the Brooklyn Mountains. Time was not. I didn't know why.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I had sadness.
Which way to point?
I was experiencing anxiety.
Camera.
Hi.
And all I wanted to do was be a perfect mom.
There you are.
And a wonderful wife to my family.
It's sounding a little bit scripted again. It almost feels like you're reading something off the back wall. Like with cue cards. I know that you're not, because I know you know this. But when you're in your low point, I want you to stumble. I want you to...
Let us feel it.
Yeah.
And if it means being still for a second, then be still.
Yep.
I locked myself in my room.
All right, now we're going.
Huddled up in a ball under the covers on the bed. And I will never forget listening to my sweet husband quietly sorting through the dirty laundry. to find a shirt suitable for him to wear to work. My little girls would knock on my door. Mommy, where are you? We want you, Mommy. And I would ignore him. Thankfully, I found something that took me from darkness into light.
Okay, awesome. That was awesome. Very,
Move
very
from the
good.
darkness into the light.
Literally. You can even drop that word thankfully, because that would just strengthen your presentation to just say, I have found what has taken me from darkness to light. So and what that does is, if we say thankfully, then it almost sounds like luck, and your audience are like, well, that doesn't apply to me because
I'm not lucky.
I'm not lucky. So, and it's a subconscious thing. So if you just take out the thankfully and go straight into what you found, then what they're going to do is say, oh, she has the answer. She knows what will take me from darkness to light. So I'm going to listen in and cue in.
And you're at 3:26 into your presentation, which is a perfect time now to go down into that valley and move out of it. You haven't kept us there too long.
Yep.
I'm personally going along with you on this ride.
You're going deep and you're going fast. Very good.
From sadness into happiness. If I could share with you today the one tool that took me from feeling crushed.
Okay, in the past you've used another word, from sadness to happiness, and I'm trying to think
Dark
exactly what it...
Oh, it was C's. Crush to Conqueror.
Was it Crush the
think
Conqueror
so.
or something from Tribulation to Triumph? Anyway.
Yeah. Use
So-
those again.
So there are words that you can add there, but from darkness to light, then that is something that's fairly simple, and everybody's seen the dark of night and the light of day.
To being conqueror in all areas
There it is.
of your life.
All
If you'd like
right.
to know what that tool is, raise your hand and let me hear it.
Good. That was great enthusiasm. I love this. That
We're
was
just
great.
a little bit too quick
That
on the
tool
pause.
is 3 very simple and very powerful words.
Okay.
Words have power.
Good.
Words have power.
We
Oh,
are
you drove
energetic
that
beings,
home so well.
meaning that everything we do requires energy. Eating, sleeping, moving, thinking. You heard the saying, you are what you eat. That's because all the food that we put in our body has an energetic response on it. The saying, you are what you think and you are what you say, are just as true.
Okay, so hang on just a second. You told me that food has an energetic response. I know that's true, and limitless people know that's true, but telling someone, a layman, not layman as in Book of Mormon, but like the mass audience, telling them that it has an energetic response, they will check out because they're very wary of the woo-woo stuff, so to speak. So I love the analogy of food, though, because it actually not just energetically, but physically breaks down into atoms and ions and particulates that then become your muscles and bones and tissues. So if you're going to use food, I would use it in a mechanical function rather than an energetic function. And then your analogy and bringing it into words, doing just the same thing, will make more sense.
And making sure that if I'm using terms that may not be familiar to others, that I put some kind of context or definition upon them.
Because everything that we think and everything that we say
Good switching of hands.
also has an energetic response in our bodies. Just as our bodies have a way of measuring.
Okay, you've been in neutral territory for a little bit of a long time with your vocal range. This is a really cool time to get excited because you're introducing a new concept to people, something that maybe they've never thought of before. So you get excited about it. Like, did you know that food actually will break down and will become the molecules of our body? It's the same thing with words. So you can raise your voice up and down here.
The energetic response that the food that is going into our body has by us stepping on the scale. Our body also has a system of measuring the effect that words are having on our
Face touch.
cells, whether they're strengthening us or weakening us. Did you know that?
There you go. There you
Did
go.
you know that our bodies have a way to measure that? In just a moment, I'm going to ask for a volunteer to come up here and help me demonstrate what is called your body's muscular response system.
Very cool. I like
But
that.
before I do that, I want all of you to be able to have this experience. You won't all have the demonstration on you, but I want all of you to have the
You watch
breakthrough.
where your hands are.
So I'm going to invite all of you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're taking these breaths, release all tension and clear your minds. And use intuition to answer this question. What is the number one limiting belief or negative thought
Good. Good.
that's coming up for you, keeping you from your greatness?
I like how you made it or a negative thought, because some people may not know what a limiting belief is and won't attach to that. But if they can think, oh, I thought a negative thought or I had a negative emotion, I can identify with that. So I like how you tied those two together. That was very good.
Right now. When you've got that answer, go ahead and raise your hands.
Good sequencing. Very good.
So I'm going to give you 10 more seconds.
Yes, this is masterful. She's doing super well.
Okay. I want you to just sit with this one. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. And I invite you to just sit with this limiting belief for a minute, with this negative thought. Consider everything that it's costing you in your life. Consider what it might be costing you in your relationships. In your health. Maybe in your finances, your personal power. Maybe you find that it has a cost in all areas of your life.
I could even say how it shows up. How does it show up here?
Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and go to intuition for the answer to this question. What is a new belief that will serve you better?
I would change that
More
instead of
positive
serve me
thought.
better. What was a new belief that will serve
That will
me better?
have better outcomes
Mm-hmm.
in all areas of your life. When you have that answer, go ahead and raise your hand.
Do they still have their eyes closed at this point?
Yes.
Maybe 10 more seconds.
Okay, good warning. I'm giving them extra time.
Okay, go ahead and put your arms down and open your eyes.
Good memory. Very good.
We have been talking a lot
You sequenced
about
that grounding so
the power of
well.
words and the effect that they can have on our lives. And at Limitless, we talk a lot about something called belief breakthrough.
Good introduction.
And I'm sure at some point, someone in this audience has wondered whether breakthrough is really effective. Does it really work?
Wow, you're
Yes, I am.
addressing the question that so many oracles struggle with.
So you're anticipating their questions in front of their face, which is awesome.
I can't tell you how many times I've met with a client at the breakthrough session at Limitless, and they wonder if it really works. And how many people go home from Limitless and have that, like that Limitless hangover where it's almost like, I'm not in this environment anymore, so things seem almost 10 times worse because I know what it feels like to be up here. you're addressing that, and that's masterful. I love that you asked that question.
I'm going to give you some scientific evidence that shows you the power that words have on our lives, the power to strengthen us and lift us up, or to weaken us and pull us down. And you will see the power that lies in our words.
Oh, this is so
and in
good.
processes like healing breakthrough. Someone who would be willing to stand up here and share with us their limiting beliefs and their new beliefs, would you be willing to volunteer to come up and help me?
See, what
Your
you've done,
demonstration.
I think what she's doing is this arm testing thing, and you tied that, you made it
Let's
very
welcome
safe.
Sherry to the front.
Because it's an energetic thing, energy worker kind of a thing that they do, and you made it very safe, where it's words have power to lift us up, or words have power to push us down. And you made it a super safe thing to participate in. This is so good.
I already gave away your name, but everyone, this is Sherry Marin.
Hey,
Sherry.
Thank you. Okay, Sherry, thank you for being willing to do this for me. I'm just going to get started right on the process. I'm going to have you stand right there so everybody can still see you. And go ahead and put your arm out straight to the side like this. And in a moment, I'm going to just use my 2 fingers and press down on your hand, and you're going to meet my pressure with your arm. Okay. And we're going to calibrate the testing, because obviously this is your arm and these are my fingers, and you can overpower me with your muscles and just
That's cute.
yeah,
I like
that's
that.
not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to establish a balance right here.
Good.
Okay. So Sherry, look at me and say, my name is Sherry.
My name is Sherry.
Resist. Very strong testing. There was no resistance to that statement in her muscles at all.
I would say
Like,
very
she's
strong
very
response, not testing.
Sherry, I invite you to say, my name is Henrietta.
My name is Henrietta.
Resist. Did you see that movement, you guys? Oh my gosh.
Sherry
Okay.
wasn't telling the
So we
truth.
now calibrated the test. Now we're going to move on. Sherry, would you be willing, you can put that down for just a minute, to share with
I
us
love this.
the limiting belief that came to you through intuition today?
So the limiting belief that came to me is I am incomplete on my own.
I am incomplete on my own. Okay, would you be willing for us to test that?
Oh, this is going to be
Go ahead
good.
and state that limiting belief again. And allow yourself to feel the energy that comes to your body when you state that limiting belief.
I am incomplete on my own.
Resist. There's absolutely no.
Do you know what she just did? Like, you just showed everyone how limiting beliefs are lies.
Yep.
Oh.
Because you established the truth and a lie, so you set up that.
Without saying so, without saying that limiting beliefs are lies, because that would polarize people the wrong way. But you demonstrated it.
And now she's got a limiting belief that you were able to easily overcome.
I'm excited. Ah.
Resistance. I mean, there is no strength in that arm at all when she states that.
But I was saying resist.
That does not resonate with the body. It's causing a weakness.
It's so cool. Ah. Okay, hang on.
Amy, this is you're taking
Alright.
this to a higher
Let's
level
welcome
than
Sherry to the front.
I've ever seen you go, and knowing that you have that ability, because this is for real.
Yeah.
This is like for real. It's not contrived or scripted. It just feels natural, as if you've been doing this for 50 years.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving every minute of this.
Establish a balance right here. Okay. So Sherry, look at me and say, my name is Sherry.
My name is Sherry.
Resist. Movement, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we've now calibrated the test. Now we're going to move on. Sherry, would you be willing, you can put that down for just a minute, to share with us belief again. And allow yourself to feel the energy that comes to your body. That does not resonate with the body. It's causing a weakness in your body, a physical weakness in your body. You ready to try another? Okay, go ahead. Tell us your new belief, your belief that's going to serve you better.
I am whole, exactly where I am. I am complete.
Awesome. Resist. No resistance at all to that statement. You guys, oh my gosh.
Okay. What she's done, you brought in the physical, you brought in the emotional. I'm loving this.
Mm-hmm.
Totally love it. I'm getting all Tracy excited.
All right. Mm.
We're not quite done yet. Oh, that's okay.
Okay, good,
Okay,
good.
But the number one lesson that I want you to learn from this, that I invite you to take away, that you might want to write down on your papers, the words that we speak to ourselves have power to strengthen us or to weaken us.
Wow.
All right. Would it be okay if I brought another volunteer? That'd be great. Sherry. Okay. Who else wouldn't mind coming up here and being part of this fun that we're having
Okay.
here?
Okay, if you're going to let her go, and maybe you're going to do this here in a second, make sure you're thanking any participant and calling them by name, which you have been doing, which is very powerful.
So when you invited that second volunteer up, it got very in the box, and now look at this. Watch when
Because
you're.
you weren't sure if they were going to go along
Would
with
it be
you
okay
for
if I
some
brought
reason.
another
Yeah, watch your body
volunteer?
language when you invite up the second volunteer.
Okay.
We've got
Who
closed
else
box,
wouldn't mind
T-Rex
coming up here and
arms,
being part of this fun that we're having?
and stepping backwards. You got this tight formation open. When you're asking for another volunteer, step forward and be inviting. Who else would like to join us on stage? So
And you've got a smile on your face, so they're feeling welcome, but the other part of your body is pulling away from them and going like so.
Yeah.
All right, will you come to the front, please?
Yeah.
Could you feel yourself leaning? All right.
And share your name. I'm Dana. Hey, Dana.
Watch for T-Rex arms.
Are you willing to help us? We're trying all to fit in that little screen. Can you see that? Because we've got some online participants too. All right. Okay, so Dana.
I love that you acknowledge the online people.
Sherry,
That's good.
and I'm going to have you repeat to her beliefs that she said to us just a minute ago. So Sherry, come and stand right here in front of me. All right. And I invite you to look at Dana, and Dana, I invite you to look at Sherry and repeat her limiting belief.
I'll just say it. I'll never look the same.
I am complete. I am incomplete when I stand on my own.
Okay.
I like how she stumbled over the limiting belief, like she couldn't even say it.
We're incomplete when we stand on our own.
Resist.
Oh yeah! I'm
Wow.
texting you right now because I can't wait for you to stop.
So now somebody else is saying a word,
Okay, and now
and it's affecting Sherry.
you get to look at
That
just
is
texted you.
powerful.
and tell her. And I forgot to clarify, and you did it perfectly. You are, and that's what I would like you to say, as if you're speaking to her. Okay, go ahead.
Sherry, you are complete and whole. Just
Resist.
as you are.
Resist. Oh my gosh.
That is so cool.
Isn't that awesome? So lesson number 2. The words we speak to others have power to strengthen them or to weaken them. We have one
Wow,
more.
Andy, that is
example.
powerful,
Would it be
powerful
okay, Dana, if I
signature
tested
presentation.
you? Yeah, this time. Okay, we'll go ahead and calibrate the muscle testing just as I did
Okay,
with
we're
Sherry.
about to
Go
run
ahead
out of
and
time.
state
Here, you got
my
10 more
name.
seconds on your
My name is
video.
Dana. Resist. Strong. Go ahead and state, my name is Henrietta.
My name is Henrietta.
Resist. So
Your
that's
video is
Dana
almost done. Okay, that was the end of your video, so we didn't get to see the end. But wow! Wow! Check it out. I am tickled about this. Like, I can't recall the last time I got this excited about a signature presentation.
That is so powerful for me because you demonstrated how that we can speak language against ourselves, but other people, if we have the wrong people in our life, could be speaking language that would pull us down. So keeping the right people in our life will make it much better.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to head and close this down and send this over to you. Thank you so much for blessing us today, Amy. Okay, I want you at my regional in December. That's it. I want you speaking.